won't load. That's worrisome.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Pamela. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that happened last time.
You might want to let mine. You might want to let my uploads go, Dave, because don't have a whole lot of storage on my phone. All right.
Hey Linda. Hey Takira. Hey Steph.
Hi, guys.
Yas. Yeah. Hi Pam.
Hi, Pam.
I'll say hi. You just keep doing what you're doing. It's fine.
Our favorite, I guess, former villain, I suppose, Jeffrey Dean Morgan! Please also welcome to the stage our shrewd reporter, Connie, Lauren Ridloff!
Did you work in a strip club?
Hi, Leslie. One of our family members on Instagram is there too, Grace. Um, Yeah, her Instagram handle is carabast.cosplays, and I'm not sure what her Twitter handle is.
Hey Dave, Facebook is having issues with the sound for some reason. Yeah, it must be. Oh, she's got the Living with the Walking Dead exhibit thing. Is that what that is? Yeah. Or is it just a different one? Oh, yeah. No, it's that picture. Yeah, it's the picture from Living with the Walking Dead. I can't hear Dave at all. Is he talking? What? What? Are you guys messing with us? I feel like you're messing with us. Is it because we made you all deaf? Mm-mm. No, I can't hear a word from Dave at all. Can you guys hear? Can you hear me and Sharon? From Dave specifically. They cannot hear you at all. You're reading stuff.
Now you can hear me. I'm so sorry, guys. This is JD. I'm getting swarmed by photographers. Thank you. Sorry, everybody.
God, I thought that person was taking a picture with like a freaking Nintendo Switch.
You know why they couldn't hear me before? Because when I was filming the promo for episode 200, I used my camera mic instead of the last one. I used my camera mic instead of. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. They announced everybody coming in. JDM was saying how he was sad that he couldn't make the SDCC Comic-Con because they were filming Dead City. But that's basically it. You saw the visuals. The rest of you went deaf from watching everybody come on stage. You don't need me. Okay. Let me go back here. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. I just basically recapped everything that you were watching, really. Okay. Chris Schwenk. XRIZZZ. This cast, y'all. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm seeing this. Okay. All the characters evolve into their so Gimple says all the characters evolve into their final Pokemon, as it were. Okay. Okay. Kind of expected that from Gimple. Yeah.
Gimp.
I kind of sense with so this is so Renee Larchevêque, Renee 65 2003 is showing Norman Reedus leaving Pallyfest. Oh, View Original. When are they going to upgrade TweetDeck?
Bravo, way to go.
They had to rush from Pallyfest over to New York Comic Con really fast. That's really sweet of him.
Yeah, that is. He like doesn't have any time and he's still talking. So stopping.
All right, everybody. Let's see if we got anything else. Nope, not much. Not much here. Let me see if I have if I'm blocking retweets. just in case. Okay, Jamie is reporting they showed us the opening minutes for 11:18 and the way people cheered when Mercer showed up. I'm so happy Michael James Shaw is here to experience all the love in person. Yay! That's at UMITSJAMI on Twitter. It's Jamie. By the way, feel free to cut in with comments from the audience.
Yes.
Because
Okay, I'm going to. Everyone's like happy now that the sound is working. It would seem.
Yeah.
Rachel says that she doesn't have to get ready for work for another 30 minutes, so she should probably get her tuchus on here.
Get your bony butt on this. Julian Cannon reports they showed us this on screen. Gimple made this note on Denai's first episode of TWD. Please note this is not real blood. I work for The Walking Dead. It's from the Wyndham stationery.
The hotel stationery.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's great. And we heard about that story too.
Takira said that she knows that she's late, but that she loved the Teo interview.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah.
It was very fun.
Oh
to
my
meet
God.
Teo.
If this works out, we have one last thing in store for you with regards to that. So
just be on the lookout.
yeah, be on the lookout.
Like really soon.
Yeah, really soon because I still have to plan that. But if you want the goods, everybody, you have to follow us at ko-fi.com/squawkingdead or patreon.com/squawkingdead because sometimes you get to be in the audience when these things happen. So I haven't released the details. I don't know if it's happening for sure, but I'm going to plan for it in the event that it does. So there you go. Okay. It's going to be a good companion for our episode breakdown as well. So Donnie's here. Of course, Norman is sitting next to Lauren Ridloffs. Of course. Yeah, that's happening, right, guys?
Dave.
Yes, because they're not people. They're just characters.
They're just characters. They don't exist. What's up, Sharon?
I cannot see the screen using the app on my phone. Can you send me a link so I can join in the chat on
Riverside? Yeah, sure.
So I can keep up?
Yeah. Let me do that right now. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do,
Wait,
do,
was that the
do,
last?
do,
Was that the
do,
last stream where I
do,
did,
do,
where I
do.
kept doing really bad Mario?
That's the Me Welcome Center from way back.
Oh yeah, that's why. But do you remember when I was like trying to do the like second level of Mario? That one.
Do, 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 do.
like
Oh
really
God, that was
bad.
so fun. Was that during SDCC?
That's what I'm thinking.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do
Takira, you
do 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 do. Okay, so I put it in
I'm
the.
not gonna put you on blast and ask you where you live live. Never mind.
Hey, where do you
mind.
live, Takira? Tell everybody. Sharon, I put it in the recordings channel in Discord. It's for everybody, I guess. Okay, so let's see if Hanako Fandom Hybrid also retweeted that. I love them. Your honor. It's JB. Hey, look, it's Derek. It's Derek meeting TW family. He's from the West Coast.
Cute.
Norman's picture of choice to share with everybody on screen. That's Norman Reedus and what is his name? Help me out. Merle Dixon. Feedback.
Michael Rooker.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to mute. No, you mute the video. Don't mute yourself. Okay, Michael Rooker, thank you.
I'm sure she was just panicking. just immediately muted whatever was up.
Okay, Melissa McBride, NYCC 22. Is
That
that right?
hat though.
Was she on stage though?
Girl.
I keep seeing like pictures of her.
No, I didn't see her on stage.
Okay, let me see if Leslie's
I don't
wishing
know
Rachel
how
better.
to join. Can't find anything in Discord. Oh, girl, hold up. Let me.
Oh,
I'll
girl.
Just tag you. I'll just
Girl,
tag you
I
in
should have tagged you, but I was like, that bitch has got to go to Cat's Meow in Saginaw, Michigan, doing her thing.
There.
So I didn't
it.
think
I
to
tagged
tag
you
you.
in it.
Oh, my girl doesn't know her technologies. You know, I'm surprised there's not more people in YouTube, by the way, which is what we mainly promote. But hey, I'm not complaining.
Oh, a Jersey girl.
Who's a Jersey girl?
Tahira's a Jersey girl.
Oh, I grew up in
is.
Jersey. I grew up in Wayne, New Jersey for the longest time. Hey, Rachel.
That's cool. You guys just don't want me around anymore. I get it.
Rachel.
Bitch, I wished you good
Fuck
luck
you.
at Cat's Meow
Stop it.
on
Yep,
Instagram.
fuck y'all.
Stop it.
This bitch.
That's cool. I see how y'all really feel about me.
She's airing out her public laundry.
You are so
Our
full of
laundry.
shit.
Dog.
You're
I'm
so
sitting
full
on
of
dog
shit
paw.
right now.
All right. Hi, Rachel. Hi, everybody. This is Cosmom Zero and I, Rachel Bird, everybody. ASMR cheering. Okay, Norman said that he loves
That was
working
cheering, apparently.
with Melissa McBride and noted that everything is okay, quote unquote. Why? Because then everybody's going to say, quote unquote, everything's okay. No, he's quoting Norman by saying everything's okay between them. Stop it,
That was
everybody.
His verbatim choice of words.
That's the
Everything's
verbatim
okay.
quote,
I
not...
doubt Norman used air quotes.
I mean, I could just see Norman like everything's quote unquote okay. What is that?
Everything's okay.
Lauren's favorite moment was everybody from a nice birthday is what Julian's saying. Nice birthday. Oh, look, there's
There's our man Scott.
there's Tyler. There's Scott, Kenrick Green, Andy Lincoln, obviously.
And Noah.
Oh, and yeah, that's Sonika Martin Green.
I'll
Hey,
never get over it.
our babies, Christian Serratos. Is that Stephen Young in the background?
Yeah, I think so.
It's great. Okay, let's see if there's anything else.
Backpack on.
Kind of disappointed. Okay. Well, okay, let's report. There's kind of a disappointing lack of time for questions, quite honestly, but I was just excited being their presence today and getting to interact with them. That's Renee. She's responding to somebody else.
That's fun, Renee.
Okay. Norman says he loves TWD props. I think I have one for every season, but only one crossbows. I don't know. He doesn't know how to talk. I'm just kidding.
No,
He means both.
He has all of the. He has every crossbow except for the one from.
Okay, season 1. Okay.
Except for one of them.
Right.
One of the seasons he didn't.
I'm not wrong in like not understanding that at first, right? Don't everybody
because
say
it's a referential. No, because it's a referential quote, and so he didn't say crossbows. That was like previously mentioned in the conversation.
that was from the official Walking Dead AMC account. JDM said he was only supposed to. Oh, hey, Dottie. JDM said he was only supposed to be on TWD for only 3 years and never expected to be on this long. Thanks, Julian.
Why are you seeing words and people?
Hi, Dottie. Say it like.
If you're
Hi,
on,
Dottie.
Hey, Dottie.
I don't see you.
What are you looking for?
yeah, if you watch us, if you
I don't
just
know words.
have
How do you
a
know Dottie's here?
On
have
the YouTube chat.
yeah, if
You
you
have to pop it out.
pop out your YouTube chat and you'll be able to see all the chats from all the platforms.
Pop it out.
Pop
Pop
out,
it
bitch.
out.
Remember
I know how to do that.
Remember how-
I remember how to do that.
Remember to mute. 'Cause it's gonna get feedback.
Moot.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's JDM's photo. Thanks, Julian. Julian Cannon on Twitter. I think it's JDM's so far. That's cool.
Do I click on us and then pop out the chat?
Yes,
I thought I remembered.
but
I was way more-
immediately mute the video
Mute.
so it doesn't.
Yeah.
There we go. I did
Go
it.
wild.
I did the thing. Pop out.
Walking Dead on
Boom, look at
AMC
me
account
doing
says, we're here to
things."
celebrate with you guys the end of something amazing from Lauren Cohan,
Dottie.
who is amazing looking.
I don't want to talk about the end of anything. Stop it.
I mean, that's what we're
Stop. We
here.
don't say that word.
sort of.
Stop it.
We don't
So
say
we
that
can't
word.
use the words end, final.
Nope.
Walking Dead is over, right? That from all your
And
relatives
be
and
caref-
friends who don't watch.
And be careful. And be careful how you say Glenn.
Do you know how long? Do you know how long people have been telling me, "Oh, The Walking Dead's over," right? Since we started podcasting.
Why is your go-to? Why is your go-to Christopher Walken today?
Hey guys, you know that The Walking Dead is over, right?
What's happening?
I mean, you're wrong,
Almost
Christopher
got a face full
Walken.
of tea.
Let's just watch this GIF of Norman Reedus being sexy
Yeah.
like.
I don't know what that means.
It's not coming to an end. It's
son of
just
a
an
bitch.
ellipsis.
Right.
No.
Dot
some
dot
people
dot.
pronounce it GIF.
TWD is over? Question mark. Can we say over
It's
though?
not over. It's just beginning.
I'm that weird girl who just wants to hug the Bucky's statue. You know what? Same.
I don't even know what that is.
I love
I've never
Buc-ee's.
been to a Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is so great.
Oh, wait, here we
I've
go.
never been to a Buc-ee's.
I knew I missed something.
But it's like a Costco, right?
No, it's a gas station. It's like a gas station mixed with a Cracker Barrel. It's probably the best way that I could describe it.
So
Okay.
it's a restaurant?
No, the front of the Cracker
No,
Barrel, right?
The front of the
Yeah,
Cracker Barrel.
yeah.
I mean,
all the
they do have
tchotchkes.
like
Giant
they do
gift
have like
shop.
a ton of food. They do
Yeah.
have a ton of food.
So it's like
It's
a giant
huge.
gift shop and
Yeah.
gas station.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, the Walking Dead AMC account says, JDM says it's been one hell of a fucking ride, I'll tell you that. And his is not over by a long shot. Let's see here. We got, stop, I'm crying. JDM's photo, great. I guess everybody's like updates are coming out sporadically. By the way, thank you everybody for being here with us. I just wanted to say that. I know that it's hard to do that, but here we go. Julian Canton, Paola's pick of choice was the 4th time she met Norman.
Yeah, I don't have a Buc-ee's either, Pamela. I'm in Michigan. We don't have a Buc-ee's.
You know,
Yeah, it's only in the South as of right now, but they're expanding.
we
'Cause
have-
there's ones in South Carolina now, and they weren't. It started in Texas, if I'm not mistaken.
all good things.
There aren't any in our area of North Carolina.
No, they're in South Carolina now. I haven't been. There's not one like around here by any means.
I cut Pokemon Go short to hang out with you guys.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I love
the
that.
biggest compliment.
I
It's
love
true.
that.
Dara loves you. NYCC 2022. Yay.
Aw.
Heart hands with a water bottle.
Yeah.
And a mic. It's like really hard to
And a
do it.
mic.
This
Really hard to do
motherfucker.
it then.
This guy. Dara loves you. Okay, let's see here. Okay.
And so do I.
Playing Princess has been a blast, says Paola Lazaro. Look at that
Ooh,
outfit. Look, it's
Look
just...
at those
Damn,
steps.
girl,
She got
get
the
it.
steps shaved in. She looks great.
Right. I'm like a car trying to start.
Damn.
Connor.
Bring the
Daryl's
picture back up again.
Oh no.
There's a horse in there. It's a
need that
dying
coat.
horse. Anyway, yeah. Well,
She does always look super amazing. She does. To
Oh,
she really
Jensen.
does.
Jensen Achilles. Achilles heel. All right, well, let's flash him up on the screen a little bit. Let's get some Jensen in your lives.
He's just so
Man,
handsome.
all this,
So
there's so much beautiful
ridiculously
on my
Soldier boy.
screen right now. I can't even handle this.
Soldier boy.
You know what Soldier Boy does?
Soldier boy.
I'm a soulless meat puppet.
Hey.
This is not nearly as exciting as San Diego Comic-Con was a madhouse. Like, we were just trying to keep up with all the updates, trying to keep up with all
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, Dottie, I get no respect. Sorry, Dottie. I love you so much. I'm the one looking and controlling the news and stuff. So, and also talking over everybody. Look at Anthony. How's everyone doing this Saturday evening? We're doing great. We're eating well. This is New York. This is The Walking Dead. We are The Walking Dead.
Takira. She said,
Takira,
hold on,
that
I
was
wasn't
hilarious.
prepared for you to set my phone on fire with Jensen.
Or you could just have a Samsung circa 2018.
Oh, 10?
Oh.
Wasn't it 2010?
That was like a span.
Oh, it was
They're
a-
just
it was-
lighting up
it
on
was a
fire.
while ago.
Years.
Yeah. I think they still are. They're just, the news, it's like we
Oh,
get
God.
used to it. They start bursting into flames.
Dottie says she loves you too.
I do too. And I really can't wait to see you guys again at the camp, which you're going to be at, by the way. I was going to say something before we jumped on too, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, well, everybody. Okay, let's see. What happened when I saw the big swarm? Jeffrey getting swarmed because people disrespectful, no boundaries. Absolutely ridiculous. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's a lot. That's more than like a theater crowd.
That's not okay.
That is really not okay.
I mean, as long as they're
like,
being...
chill
well,
out.
we
They're
saw the
just
video. It was pretty respectful, right? I mean, it was
Well,
a
that
bit
was
much.
Norman's, though. That wasn't...
Well, before
Well,
that, we actually
oh.
showed a video, yeah.
I couldn't even see Jeffrey in that video.
Okay,
Look at
Julian's...
these GQ models over here. Jeez.
Yeah. Eleanor talking about her baby and parenting, hashtag TWD. That's Julian Cannon. Man, I wish we could get... Julian, I know has the goods on video, so we might hang out a little longer. Hey, Alania, to see if they drop any cool video. Buckles. Buckles is awesome. Pamela Blythe. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Bucky's. I do now. Let's see. Donnie's here. Okay, great. Messing with the wrong motherfuckers. Okay. Wow. Slow news day. It's tougher because everybody went to New York Comic Con. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Well, anybody, everybody, if you have any questions to see if we missed anything, or if you guys have seen or heard any news, let us know here. We'll throw it up on the screen too if we can. I could rewind a little bit just to show you what was posted earlier. Yeah, they were posting some photos. I think this is PallyFest. Yeah, everybody getting out of PallyFest. There's Lauren Cohan. Lauren Cohan again in a... Oh, look.
I know, costume change.
Yeah. Oh, Pally did too. Thanks, Floaty Redhead. Da-da-da.
What? Not me.
Yeah, Twitter.
Ah!
No, you're our grounded redhead. Help me.
Dave's got jokes.
Anyway, let's see here. I made it to NYCC. All right, let's go up and see if we missed anything.
There was a little video.
Okay, I'm still geeking out on Lauren Cohan. She's so beautiful. Michael James Shaw wearing the bracelets that Sarah gave him for me at Fandemic back in March. Oh, that's nice. Jamie,
Aw,
for you.
That's so sweet.
Oh, freaking Michael James Shaw. Why you gotta be so cool? Why you gotta be so cool? Okay.
Now I've that song stuck in my head.
Listening to the TWU panel at NYCC. Something is missing. So there's a live stream somewhere? They never have ever broadcasted either of them, New York Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con. We still don't even know where our panel video is from that day, even though we did it ourselves. Oh, yeah. This is the person who gave it to Michael James Shaw. Sarah loves Rick. That's Rick's Lincoln, I think. I think this is the Sarah she's referring to. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Now you know, everybody on the internet. Now you know.
Now I know.
Okay.
Half the battle.
Eleanor's pick of choice, according to Julian Cannon, is As She Loves the Show. TW also Lauren's pick too. So this is Eleanor's pick of the gang.
Here says there is supposed to be a live stream on Popverse.
Should we watch it together? We can do that, by the way.
Yeah, let's do that.
Should we watch it from the beginning? No, right?
Well, I don't know, maybe.
Do that.
Popverse? Oh, I need an address bar.
Popverse. She said Popverse or something like that.
Well, there's Read Pop, but Pop...
Hey, Elania. Popverse.
Do I mean... No, not NYC. Okay. Let's see. Thepopverse.com. I hate cookies. Confirm my choice.
I love cookies.
Just confirm your cookies, dude.
I just confirmed them.
Just confirm them.
I will confirm I love cookies.
Oh, you have to pay for it, essentially.
Ah, boo.
There's no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, I should do it.
Brian.
Hey, Brian. Hey, buddy. Popping in from work. They all look so happy.
I voted for you this morning.
I vote for him every day.
I do too. I do usually in the morning. Him and Zay.
This is Sarah Loves Rick is looking at one of the photos, somebody's favorite photo. We don't know.
Oh, that's cute.
With Sadiq and Kelly and all them.
Lonnie is all over the place.
From Andrew Lincoln's Last Day. I see. That's what this is about. Oh, Andrew Lincoln's in the back. I didn't even see him, by the way. I didn't even see him in this photo when they showed it to us originally. Thank you, Zainab. That's actually, sorry, Zaynik and Carol on Twitter. Oh, I need this in HD. No, Emma. Sorry, Pookie. Okay, so Paola Lazaro is Princess. The Walking Dead AMC account. It has definitely changed my life. I found a new family. Paola Lazaro. That is great. We love her. Every time we see her at the camp, she is just so giving
She's super nice.
to the fans. Okay, sorry, Pookie. You're back in my good graces. Okay, let's see. Anything else? All right, let's dead air, everybody.
No, I'm gonna put off 11:19 as long as I can. I can't. This is going too fast. It's going too fast already.
I'm gonna see if I can't sign up for that.
I'm not
the
ready.
pop.
I
verse.
know. I was just looking at that. I'm like, how much does it cost?
I'm not ready.
All right, keep it. Okay, Eleanor Metz. Is that Eleanor Metzger? She's wow,
Yeah.
stunning. I love Walking Dead AMC reports. I love this job. I love this show. I don't want to have to leave. I don't want to leave. Eleanor Metzger. NYCC 2022. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pay for this thing. Members only. Okay.
I can't believe I'll be watching 11:19 in like 12 hours. No, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Thanks, Brian.
Made it to the top 5, but this week only.
Oh, I
number
thought you were
1
top
moves
3, buddy.
on. Oh, only number 1 moves on now.
In each
did
category?
anybody check to see where Aaron was, or if Aaron was still in it? Because Aaron was in it too.
Oh, was he?
In it? I didn't even
Our
know.
Aaron,
Yeah.
J13 Voorhees on all the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
No, I did not know that. Yeah, to Kira, I watched Paula on Lethal Weapon too. She was good on that. Like it was like the last season of Lethal Weapon.
We
Aaron's
should.
out.
First.
Aaron
Okay.
is out.
MJS
Placed
said.
8th in their group.
Julian said MJS said his dad passed away earlier this year, and that Mercer is a lot like his dad. That is
Oh wow.
making me a little emotional.
Oh.
Thanks, Julian. Anyone else doing?
Okay. I shared your feed and the Walking Dead stuff and things. But I have to go back to work. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Biz
Have a good
Ryan.
rest of your work shift.
Oh, I
Bye,
think
Brian.
I have it. I have it. I can get it. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
A photo for Mike? Oh, look at that. When was this?
You may not recognize the gentleman to my right, but that's Greg Nicotero.
I think we might get dinged for doing this, but who cares?
He had moonlighted a couple times as a walker.
We're gonna get in big
and
trouble
I
for
had
doing
the
this.
pleasure of working with him that day with Lauren, and yeah, the whole crew. But there are a lot of like big boys with toys moments on The Walking Dead, and I feel like the best ones I've had have been with Greg, like straight up.
Greg Nicotero.
Episode 17, and
I know.
yeah,
Take care. They all look
that was
great.
the first moment we got to see Mercer
Beautiful
rock his
people.
axes. Yeah, it's a fun day.
That was great, by the way.
Definitely want to. I just want to sort of set up that we're going to have some time for fan questions. I want to make sure we leave some room for that. Hopefully, we might just go over a couple minutes, but not long. New York Comic Con, I promise. 4 hours later, and then that one time. But let's just, if you guys have some questions, please, we want to make sure that we have time for them. I wanna
Everybody
talk
in
a
the
little about
audience right
spin-offs.
now, if you want me to
So
rewind
let's
from the
first
beginning,
talk
I will
about,
do that after this is
Daryl
done,
spin-off,
so we can
Norman.
see what we missed. Boom. I'm happy to do that for you guys.
What can you tell us about the Daryl spinoff?
The camp isn't that expensive.
Look at Scott looking at me.
It's one of the more affordable conventions, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about
More expensive to get there.
You know,
about the Daryl spinoff.
wow. It's in France. It's epic in scale. I mean, it's fucking epic. You know, I've been on location scouts over there for
Careful,
a bit.
Gimble's sitting
I've been
there.
talking to like sound.
That's why he keeps looking over.
It's epic.
What can I say?
My good. Can I say epic?
It's in France.
I already did.
Which is good. Which is what I want.
Yeah, Takira, you should check
You know,
prices.
it has a different look.
There's a lot of like
Has a
extra
different feel,
things
has
to
a
do,
different
but just to
sound
go there is
it.
not. It's not too bad. It's not too
It
bad.
has all the things that
Like,
you like about
you
the
don't really
show,
need inclusive either. Like,
but
general
new
admission
people
is fine, but
experiencing
the
them in a
cost is
different kind of a way.
staying at the hotel.
It's something I think we're all
Yeah.
going to love. It's something I think I'm going to be really
Which
proud
you
of.
definitely want to do.
And
Makes
it's
it a lot easier.
You know, it's funny
Yes.
being over there because you know they have different rules over there than we have over here. They're like, well, yeah, we can only use like 3 trucks for equipment, and we're like, we need like 25 of these things. Like,
Fucking France.
it's gonna be.
I tell you right now.
It's gonna be fun.
I have stories.
there'll be a
Was
lot
that
of
his
familiar
attempt at a French accent? That was
faces,
adorable.
yell at me. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be great.
You just all you need to do is you just need to figure out how to translate that note next to the bloody shirts in the hotel room into French.
Tequila.
that I
gonna
work for
need
The Walking Dead.
I'm gonna need.
Yeah, we would love
probably
that, Takira, if you
a
were
lot
there.
of
Yes.
this one.
And
gonna be
Greg
dope.
Nicotero would have wanted to be here, but he is currently in France, which also is a difficult commute. But he's working very
I
hard.
made
Taro's
it.
covering France in blood
Oh
right now.
damn!
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, shots
Damn.
fired.
Oh, he's working. He's working. He's working.
Hey, he's going to be waiting for you.
With
I
open
can
arms.
for that as well.
anything you can say? Anything you can say about it? I know I don't know how much we can talk about.
It's
I know,
epic.
Angela a couple weeks ago had sort of discussed the ideas of Walker variants, perhaps, or I know
Walker
if you
variants?
watched World Beyond, we saw in Europe there was like a faster version
Oh.
or something. There was
That's
stuff
okay,
going
Shandy.
on. Is there anything?
Okay.
That you can
Oh,
say
I
about
thought
okay.
just internet was being done, but okay.
Stuff has gone on in France,
Okay.
and it's weird. And we saw some of it
Uh-huh.
in the coda of Walking Dead World Beyond.
Yeah.
So Daryl in France, I'm getting lost in this sentence. Daryl in France is experiencing things that he hasn't experienced before in life and with walkers.
Great. So not a real answer.
I think we might get.
Just a lot of words.
We would be disappointed if Scott gave a real answer.
Yeah. Takira, I think we're getting Dead City before
well,
Fear comes
speaking of
back.
spin-ups, we should talk
Because I don't even know if they're done
about,
with print. I think they're done with
Jay and
Principal,
Lauren.
right? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I
Oh,
know
the
they're both
filming?
Yeah.
If
They're
you don't
both
know, the
filming.
show is called
Yeah, they're
Dead
both
City.
filming.
They're shooting
Yeah,
it,
Dead City is still
over in
filming,
New
but-
Jersey, and
So is Fear.
what can you tease about it? What can you say about it?
Okay, what should we say?
Here we go, Dead
What
City
we're going to
news.
say is a lot of really... No, I'm just going to make a joke to pretend I was you for a second. I just didn't commit. You go.
It's hard to know what we can say. There's us. There's zip lines. There's New York. There's some Jersey. There's some walkers. There's some horrible people along the way.
He's using an earwig
There's
to.
also some great people along the way. I mean, Maggie's the bomb.
Where's Annie?
Maggie's the butt. Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know, Scott. What can we say?
Very-
You know,
Well, I think we have some to show.
Oh,
So maybe we could
Oh,
just
that would help.
throw to some.
We're gonna get a teaser.
there's,
Everybody.
Maggie at a bar. Ow. Oh, shit.
I got him.
That's not a good way to start.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking for somebody. This was actually going to be my...
But it is a very, very, very different world. It is New York City in the apocalypse is unlike any place that we've seen in the apocalypse, and it's a madhouse. It is a
Mostly what it
madhouse.
is the most unlikely two people that you would want to see together, and it makes it very good to see us together because it is the hardest situation that we both have to be in, and the need is bigger than the fear. So
The need is bigger than the fear.
that's our takeaway.
That's our bumper sticker.
But we've been having a really good time. We are on our fifth
sounds
of
dirty.
6 episodes for this season.
The
We're
need
exhausted because we were working till 4:30 in the morning.
That's right.
Very, very happy to be doing it because what we did and what we've been doing is freaking awesome. And
We're
really
proud of
and
it,
excited
and I
for you
think
guys to
that
see
you guys are going to love it.
Fuck. I really don't want to, but I have to go.
I figured.
And like I said before, I know we don't have anything from it.
Believe
but
me,
the
I'd
Rick and
much
Michonne
rather be
spin-off,
sitting here watching all of this
coming up
with
as
you.
well.
But even before we get into that, it's important. There is some news.
Well,
regarding
Rachel, everybody say
this.
goodbye to
We're gonna say
Rachel.
goodnight.
It begins.
Bye,
everybody.
Ray.
She's
Love
got a
you
cat to
all.
meow.
Oh, interesting.
Have a
I
good
didn't
night
even
at
know that.
work.
I love you.
I didn't even know that.
There you go.
Either did I.
Love you guys.
Really, April?
That's
We're
a
all
really good
Bye.
guess,
finding out
Tahira,
stuff
as
that's
to what
awesome,
happens.
April.
That's a
Okay,
really good
great.
guess.
Yep.
I'm just saying, if there was time for Talking Dead, I'll be unemployed. But I want to ask some. I want to have some fan questions right now. I want to make sure we have time for that. So if you have a couple questions in these last like 10 or 12 minutes, by all means, let's please do that. Hello, what is your name?
I'm Mike from New York. Whoa.
Hey, Mike.
I'm going to step back from this for a bit. Okay, there we go.
What's your question?
He's
Just
gonna
thank
video
you all
himself.
For the work on this show over the last 11 years. It's meant a lot to me and everyone here.
What was that?
I don't have words for that, and I'm recording for posterity here. So over the last 11 years, and you can go down the line for this, but especially for Norman and Lauren and Jeffrey, because you have battled some pretty incredible villains, from the Governor to the Wolves to Negan to Alpha and the Commonwealth.
All right,
Who's
keep
been
going.
your favorite to take on? Is that just because he's sitting there?
Well, I'll tell you later. No, just.
Norm?
No, I think the ones that have been the most favored to take on are the ones that bring out the best and the worst in you. Like, how can you be the most strategic? How can you be the most tactical? How can you see the worst in yourself and know how you want to conquer it? And that, for me, is what a good baddie does to us. And then, are you your own worst baddie? Yes, I didn't hear you, but I agree.
The question was, who was your most formidable
That's what we're doing here.
enemy?
Oh, come on. Oh, man, come on. Why? Why? Not necessary. Come on.
What did he say?
Every year.
You
He's
just
just big
You,
sword.
what are you? You've been redeemed. Like, but what are you doing?
It's because
Norman,
it's
do you
fun.
have a particular favorite villain?
I mean, they were all so different. The Negan character was the first one where I kind of swallowed my tongue. But first off, we had to cry for like a week straight, and then we had to come back and cry again for a week straight.
Because of the beginning of
That was exhausting.
season 8.
Sorry. Thanks, Scott.
No, season 7. Sorry.
So that
7.
one was a big one. Alpha was a big one. That one was super creepy. They've all been different, and I liked how the group got together, all of them in a different way. The Negan one, I liked watching how it turned into what it turned into now. They were all good. I liked all of them.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
Wait,
question.
wait. I have an answer too.
I know.
I was hoping that's the one I wanted. I was waiting
He was
for.
beating these guys. They killed all my folks, right?
Fair point.
Villain
Fair
was,
point. Fair point.
was Rick, Daryl, and Maggie. Yeah.
Fair point.
And Paolo, you are the princess
Nice.
from the pages of that comic book. Thank you.
Yeah.
Get out, go. Let
Thank you
somebody
so
else
much, Mike.
answer questions.
Hello. What is your name and what is your question?
Hi, my name is Summer. Thank you guys all for all the stories that you have given all of us. My question is for all of you. What are you going to miss most about filming on The Walking Dead?
Oh, I was like,
Maybe
who's
let's
talking?
start
That
with,
fella
Eleanor.
was
What do you miss
next.
the most?
Oh man, I mean, there was some when we first started. There were so many. I feel like when you first come into the show, unless you're like writing solo, you come in with a group and you have these big scenes, you know. And it was like quite a lot of like fighting and group stuff and having each other's backs. And for me personally, that kind of because Yumiko goes on this like stranger journey in this season. It's much more personal and much more unique and individual to her. So I found myself really missing those big group on set, like everyone's there, everyone's got their bit to do. When those scenes were being shot, when we were like just out in the woods, like fighting, and there's everyone there, it's like this like dance or something. It was like there's nothing quite like it, and I really missed those towards the end of my shooting because I was like, those were the great days, you know. I really miss that.
Paolo, what about you?
The people right here, you know, the buddies, and all of y'all. But I feel like y'all are still gonna be around, and I'm gonna be around, and so we'll be together.
That's what I would always remind people, like when new cast members come on, when I was fortunate enough to meet new cast members, or when people would come sit on the couch on Talking Dead because their character had died, and I would say, at the commercial breaks, I would say, like, you're always a part of this world and this family anywhere you go, so it might feel over in one sense, but it's never over. It's always here.
But
I'm so sorry.
Wait, a huge shout out to our crew. Like,
Big.
honestly, the best. Like Deej and Matt and Satro, like all of them.
Mikey.
Miss those guys. For sure.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to skip this side. I didn't realize there were two sides. And I'm getting older. My eyesight's bad. So you can tell by all the gray hairs that weren't there 11 years ago when we started. What is your name in question?
Hey, I'm Patrick from Jersey.
Hey, Patrick.
Out loud for the first time. There you go.
Jersey's strong.
So my question is for everybody, and then Scott, kind of like a separate question for you.
Oh.
I know, yeah. Gotta put Scott on the thing there. So Scott, with your Gimpinisms, or your Gimpalisms, as I like to call them, your answers, is there ever a storyline that you had to fight with an actor for to be like, listen, like this has got to happen, we got to have it, and then for all the actors, from the time of your first initial script reading to where you are now in your evolution, has there ever, first of all, is the character on the page who you've become, in your opinion, or has it morphed, obviously? And then is there a certain storyline that you've ever fought really hard for that you were like, either I can or cannot do this, and what was it?
So maybe let's start with Scott, and then I think I don't know if we have quite enough time for everyone to answer that, but we can get a couple answers. And Scott, is there anything that you really were sure, this is really going to work and had to push for?
I'm looking at all the actors to like, during the 5 years that I ran the show, I don't recall a whole lot of tug of wars, and I'm looking at them to maybe correct me here. I don't recall a lot of tug of wars. Like, no, Norman, come on, bring it.
That was a good 5 years. I'm just going to step in right here and just say, Scott, thank you.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah.
It was a really good 5 years.
Right in the eye.
And we love you.
That was sweet.
And we love all of
That's
you guys,
true.
and you are awesome. But thank you. This is a special day, and I just really want.
Does any of the cast have an answer for that? Does anyone?
I mean, there was a few tug of wars here and there, but it was always a collaborative.
I didn't
effort
appreciate
in the
being
end.
naked.
We got to where we wanted to go. It's not easy being in the boss position on our show because there's a lot of personalities and there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen at some point or another. But we always got to the point where we wanted to be, where we were happy and proud of what we were doing. And that's a huge thing to Scott and to Angela and to our writers to work with us and let us be part of the picture. So
That's how we're
Lauren's
family.
right.
That's how we're family.
Thank you guys very much. Honestly, thank you. Seriously.
Thank you very much. And thank you for Gimpalism. I'm definitely going to have to use that and hopefully credit you.
I want 1% of everything for Talking Dead on your contract.
Oh my God, I didn't know I was going to have to negotiate a contract. I mean, I guess. I see that the time clock on the stage is ticked down to 0, but it's only 5:48. I feel like we still have like 8,
You
10
don't.
minutes.
You got to clear out.
And I want to make sure we have some more questions. Hi, what is your name?
Hi there.
They're gonna
I'm
go
Tony
over.
from New York.
Hey, Tony, what's your question?
I also just first wanted to really quickly say thank you very much to everyone for what you've done. This is creating this piece of art. And also just to the creatives who, it's not always the case that characters can change in a show and it still remains as relevant as it has, like this show. So
I'll
I
be
think
right
that,
back.
that's
Okay.
worth mentioning.
Leave me alone. Fine.
One quick question. Anyone and everyone who would like to answer, I was curious, of the cast that we haven't seen zombified, who would make the sexiest zombie in your opinion?
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
Gimple.
Jeffrey.
Wow.
I don't know.
I saw what Greg did on that Entertainment Weekly cover. You look good.
I did look.
You were a good zombie, yeah.
I think I agree.
We've had a couple of zombies that were zombified that looked really cute.
Took your Rosita.
Do you remember Sanika?
Is that wishful thinking,
She was
Takiro?
hot. You remember?
They're really, yeah.
Yeah, Sneeko was good. Yeah, she was cute. I totally was like, I was thinking about my wife, and I'm like, well, Sneeko too. Yeah.
Sonequa Martin Green. Nice.
You get weird fetishes on this show after a while.
All right, a couple more
Nice.
questions. What is your name in question?
Hi, I'm Leslie from North Dakota.
Hi.
Thank you guys for everything over the years. We love you. But my question is for Scott. With
Made it all the way from North
expansion
Dakota.
of the Walking Dead universe, do you think we will ever see the Typhoon book brought to the screen in some way?
That's a
And
great question. The Walking Dead Typhoon comic adapted.
with the expansion of the universe, will we ever see the Walking Dead Typhoon book maybe brought to the screen?
Man,
I'm so sorry. I can't. I can't.
The Typhoon book. Typhoon book.
Oh,
the book
Yeah,
that,
the
that
book.
came out.
I'm so sorry. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
I mean, oh man, this is another Gimpleism.
Typhoon is
are
like my
things
favorite book.
that people read.
I can.
He
They
can't
have words,
answer.
Sometimes pictures.
He can't answer.
They start, then they end.
That's a really cool book. Robert gave me a copy. Oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm doing it in front of you. Now, all I can say is it's possible. Like, there isn't an immediate plan for that, but it's possible.
Okay, maybe just time for a couple more. Yes, what is your name in question?
My name is John, and I want to thank everyone for a wonderful ride.
Like, get another lanyard, bro.
My question is
Are
also
you
for
serious?
Scott.
He's leaning from them.
He's got so.
What's the possibility of a
I'm sorry, John. I love you. I don't know you, but I love
to
you.
what we had in the graphic novel ending?
He wants to see if it compares
The
to
way
the
that-
comic.
Not a Gimpleism. The way that the comic book ended was brilliant. Robert sprung it on all of us, and I love that he did that. I love that I did not get a call with a heads up on that, because he ruined many things over the years for me as a reader. I'll tell you that I do want to tell. I want to go into that world, and I will say that when I did talk to Robert about that, he was sort of elbowing me a little bit. He was like, "You see what I did there? See, it's kind of an interesting story." Never say it's kind of an interesting story. I'm putting my words in his mouth. He created another world for us to explore, and I do hope to explore it one day.
Wonderful. Thank you all.
Thank you, and thank you for your question. Yes.
Hi, I'm Bill. I'm from New York. First off, yeah, thank you again for just creating such an incredible show. I've been watching it since I was in high school. I still talk about it.
Every one of them has podcasts.
Watch it every week together, and then
Yeah,
That's why they're filming this.
So
they do.
You have one of the most popular characters, probably the most popular character of the show. It goes all the way back to when Daryl dies, we riot. But he wasn't a character from the graphic novel. Was that a challenging part of you creating the character, knowing there was no like source material to it, or was that, did you find it like easier to create the character, knowing that there wasn't something that was already created?
No shade, dude, but like.
I liked the fact that I wasn't into it. There's a movie Catherine Bigelow made with Willem Dafoe.
You know what I mean?
And he's like this crazy biker
With
guy,
the shirt?
and he goes, the door was wide open.
It's the
And
shirt.
It reminded me of that. But and there were certain Bigelow, is that what you said? And there was a storyline that they allowed me to alter. Where I was just going to become my brother at one point after he dies.
Oh, interesting.
And I kind of wanted to change that, and they let me change it a little bit, where I grew up with a racist family and a drug-taking brother, and I was always ashamed of it. And instead of becoming him, once he's out of the picture, it kind of allowed Daryl to stand on his own 2 feet and become his own man. And that, when I went about going back and forth, that's kind of the story I was thinking of. But like I said, they worked with me to allow it to change into something different. I think if I was in the comic book,
So he could have been a bad guy, technically.
Comic book, and I wouldn't know.
And how much more like beautiful
that
has his
face
character
that they drew right
development
there
been as a
or
result
whatever, I think it would
of being
mess me
given
up
that
a little
freedom?
bit. But I liked the comic book. I liked the source material. I liked all the characters. So I was kind of glad that I had that door wide open. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Excellent question. We
It's a
just
good
have a
question.
couple minutes left, and I want to go down the line. As
I didn't
this
think it
is,
was at
and I can't
first,
believe I'm
but
saying this,
yeah, it was
like
alright.
the last Walking Dead panel for the Mothership show. I just want to, I would just love to go down the line, starting with Scott, and anything you want to say to the fans as this momentous occasion, as we are, you know, as we're saying goodbye to New York Comic Con as a group.
I think all along the way, we took some big chances. And sometimes those thrilled you, and I think sometimes those made you sad. And sometimes those made you mad. But all that stuff we did, all those big chances that we took, it was for you.
No
and
dropped frames.
I think it gave us the power to take big chances. Again. So I want to thank you for making The Walking Dead what it is, because the love that you gave the show made us push ourselves very hard to risk it again and again and again on your behalf. So thank you.
Lauren Cohen?
I love his scarab bolo tie.
I think that
Or
I
roach.
talked about this a little bit earlier, but
I love a
think
good
that,
bolo tie.
Hey, Spooky
we
Mag.
made this show together, and there's been different iterations of all of us who have come and gone.
I know who that is.
And part of me always thinks you'll really just know what
I don't, but
what it was and how to explain the experience, like in years to come. We've been really lucky that years to come keeps extending because we get to keep making the show and this universe and everything. But what the show is when we come together and we do something on set and we're with our crew is one thing that's incredible. And then when we see the episodes or when we see it go out in the world, that's like a whole other level of recognizing that there's something to it. And then
this
when
is
we
weird.
see
Are we like
your
an
reaction
ASMR
that
channel
we're
now?
here celebrating the end of the 11th season of a show about zombies, and that we're all really sad that this is the last time we're going to be together as this group doing it, then you're just so glad that this is what you get to do.
Thank you,
and
Meg.
that you guys have been invested with us, and that is all just so much more than you can ever anticipate. So I'm glad that we've all been on this adventure and surprised and been through the ups and downs together. And yeah, that's it.
JDM?
You know, I've been lucky enough to be part of a couple pretty big shows, franchises.
Supernatural.
The relationship
Grey's
that
Anatomy.
this show has with its fans and vice versa, there's nothing that you can compare it to. And really, it's just been a privilege and a fucking honor. Thank you.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
And we got more stories to tell. I keep forgetting. It's not the fucking end. But it's hard. This is weird, and thank you. I mean, really, to come here and see you guys every year, I love you too. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Lauren Ridloff?
I feel like I've played two roles here. You know, my first role was as a fan. I remember clearly the first night The Walking Dead premiered. And I watched that with my husband.
Yeah, Meg.
And we were hooked for years. And one of the main reasons why I got pulled into acting was because The Walking Dead offered a window of a world that looked so much like mine, but was different. And it felt like I could see a little bit of myself over there in that world. And now I guess the second role that I play is as Connie. And all of a sudden, I was within that other side of that world, on the other side of that window. And now that we're actually looking at you, the fans, you know, the story has been going on for so long with your support, with your love. And
I'm with you,
I think
Takira.
you have influenced and colored the stories that have been told on The Walking Dead so much. So I have to say, thank you for being a part of this story.
Thank you, Lauren. Just a
That was
couple minutes
beautiful.
left. Norman?
Right? This is thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because this is like fuck you.
Where do I begin?
That's not right.
It's not right.
Yeah, it's been a real honor knowing these people and getting to know all of you. You've changed my life in a million ways that I can't even explain, really. I'm a better friend, I'm a better father, I have a work ethic, I appreciate things more. You gave me an opportunity to really enjoy working.
Real life Daryl
And,
Dixon confirmed.
You know, getting to know you people, it's been great, you know? And it's all weird when you're out there so much, but you guys have made it a really safe feeling for the most part. And, you know, I just love all of you, and I appreciate all of you so much, and thank you for doing this with us. It's, like I've always said, it's as much your show as it is our show. I'm gonna miss doing this. I'm like really gonna fucking miss it, you know? I love you too, you know? It's a big deal, you know?
Paola?
You know, many times in my life I felt like an outcast, like I didn't belong. And you know, Princess in her first episode, she says, you know, someone once told me you're hard to love, and
Is she gonna bum me
being
out?
part of this has made me feel part of a community and has aided me in loving myself while loving all of you guys. And because of your support, I don't know, it just, I don't feel alone anymore, you know? So thank you guys. Y'all have changed my
Paola,
life.
damn it.
Eleanor?
Yeah, life changing is God. This is like the second time I've got emotional today. It's like melting my cold heart. I think we've been asked
Right, Takira?
so many times this past year, how does it feel to end the show? How does it feel to end the show? And I've never been able to answer it because I always felt like we were like still in flight. You know, we hadn't landed the plane yet. And today I felt like, oh, we've landed the plane, you know? Like this is the end, and I'm really feeling it. I'm so full of gratitude. Really, thank you so much for having me.
It's not over yet, Takira. Princess and Daryl could have a conversation.
I mean, the reason it's gone on for 11
And
years
Negan.
is like you, truly, I know it's been said, but you are, everyone here is as much a part of the show. It's the fans that keep this going for 11 years. They're like the OG fan base. It's amazing, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. Thank you for having me very much.
And finally, Mike.
Oh, man.
I'm deeply humbled by this journey that I've been on. Even though I'm coming in at the very end, I'm a Walking Dead baby.
He is a baby.
Everyone on the stage and everyone, cast and crew, like, there's a different kind of energy in Sonoya, man. The most beautiful people I have met in my life happened throughout this period of working on The Walking Dead. And yeah, it's been life-changing. And I thank all of you, and I thank all of you for the beautiful experiences we have accumulated, even in my short time on board. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, I would like to say thank you to New York Comic Con for all these amazing years. I'm sorry we went over a few minutes, but I just wanted to make sure we had time to get everything in. New episodes of The Walking Dead are every Sunday. You can stream them a week early on AMC+. Our big series finale is November 20th at 9 p.m. I would like a huge hand for this entire cast. Also to Robert Kirkman for creating this universe. Angela Kang for showrunning this show and being amazing. Thank you to AMC. Thank you to Greg Nicotero. Thank you, New York Comic Con. It has been an absolute privilege and a pleasure. Good night. Have a great con.
All right, folks. What I'm gonna do once this is over is I'm gonna actually rewind.
That's right, Main Stage. Give it up one more time for the Walking Dead panel.
Do it. Give it up.
Woo! At this time, we do need everyone to gather up your belongings and head out the
the
door.
fuck out. Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you so much for your cooperation.
All right.
One more time, make some noise for this Walking Dead.
They cut off his mic.
Yeah, they're like, just stop, just
It's
leave.
hysterical.
Just leave. We told you to leave.
Let me read Takira's comment. It's crazy that Mercer's only been there for one season. It seems like longer. Well, in the bonus episodes, right? Right? He was in the bonus episodes? No. No, he wasn't. Interesting. Okay.
That got me.
Yeah,
don't appreciate that.
I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so I'm going to see if I missed any news first. Then I'm going to reload the live stream page to see if we can do replay. If we can do replay, we'll start from the beginning and cry all over again, you pieces of shit. I don't like you. I don't need to take this shit from you. Okay. Epic. I don't know that we really necessarily missed anything. But thank you, TWD Promos and Videos. Let me see if that's the actual name. Yeah, TWD Promos. Dead City is coming in April 2023, which does coincide with the Rishon spinoff, which is the yet to be named. Yeah, yep. Because they're supposed to be in, I think, March.
Are they filming?
I don't know if they're filming, but I know that they're slated to be like early 2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they'll have to start filming like really soon.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's only 6. I say
it's only 6 episodes.
I
but
say,
still.
yeah, it's only 6 episodes.
Well, and all of the cast and crew has said, and this was in our Teo interview, that they really take their time with the show. It's not like they, bang out an episode in a week.
Yeah.
So.
But I know that they've been developing it for a really long time, so I feel like they're ready to hit the ground, running.
Yeah. Tahira asks, so we will have more than one show at a time.
I hate that.
I mean, it's looking that way from a podcast perspective.
It's going to be a nightmare.
It is like a kick in the crotch.
In the teeth, actually. Please don't.
Sounds pretty rough.
Cameron Bonamolo, Dead City. He says Maggie Negan spinoff starring Lauren and Joey titled set it to spring 2023. Also, no, no, the Norman.
Okay, then no, no. then the Rick and Michonne one must come out later. Yeah, I know. I agree. I don't want them to be at the same time. It makes it a lot easier. As a podcast, it makes it a lot easier when they're separate because we can devote, an entire episode to one episode and really focus and like dig in. But it's super rough when they like do everything at the same time. I don't know that they will. I don't know that they will.
Don't say that because you know that they don't care about me. And they,
there might be a little bit of an overlap, but you know that they like to block them one right after the other.
You know that we had a running gag that like they all got together and they said, "How can we fuck Squawking Dead in the ass without Vaseline?"
Oh wait, interviewed Gimple just now? What did that say?
Where did it say that?
It was Julian's post.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, he interviewed Gimple actually at 3:30. So this was at Paleyfest. We'll publish it. Yeah. So he mentioned that earlier when I was telling you before we hopped on.
It will begin filming early next year, so it'll begin filming in early spring.
Okay.
So it won't air then.
Okay. Thank you. that's one off of the 3 at the same time list. So read out.
Do you think we'll ever get the World Beyond 4 again? 5 if you count Felix. I hope so. I know that if you look back and watch our Fandemic interview with Alexa Mansour, that she was totally down for being back again. So I hope so.
I just saw this from Multiverse Murph. Okay, weird. Andrew Lincoln walked in the back door, waved to fans as he went to the side of the stage, and then never joined the panel. It's all over. The cast said emotional goodbyes. Credits roll. That's okay, but he wants to be there. Who cares? Like, he's a person who like appreciates his family.
Just, like, there hanging out with his friends. He
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants all this shit. I mean, I think some people would want these episodes to kind of overlap because that's more Walking Dead. But my thing is, if you stagger them separately, then you extend the pleasure, right? Because Who knows
Yes,
the future?
But people do not like delayed gratification, Dave. It's like, it's not a thing.
What? I was sorry. I stopped listening to you.
Oh, those are the pictures that they were talking about earlier, where they're
Mhm.
like, I'm in a bar. I'm waiting for someone.
And
That's what the picture is.
Zaynab has published all 4 photos just now. They're not in good quality at all, though.
And I didn't say this out loud, but Sharon D said hashtag hate bang.
Hey, bang. Okay, let's see if we can actually replay it.
Okay, Takir says, I really hope so too. I feel like we could see Silas in the Rashon show. Yeah, that's been theorized before because he's a part of the CRM now, so I think that would be cool. I need there to be 1 episode per week of any new Walking Dead material. Yeah, no overlapping. No overlapping.
Okay, so I probably need to create the thing. Should I show you guys my credit card info? Because that seems like...
It seems like it wants you to do that.
to see the...
Oh, so we were able to watch that for free?
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. That's awesome.
So $65. Okay.
Per year.
Right.
year.
It's worth it. I'll do that for you guys. If you guys want to see just a little bit, I'm cool with that. Let's see. Let me put that full screen. If you guys see anything, just say something, and I'm going to see if I can. I just want to make sure that I can actually do that.
Do not pay that.
Why?
It says do not pay that.
I'm happy to do it for you guys. I just so that you guys can see it.
Yeah, do you guys want to watch the beginning of the panel?
Yeah, if you want to catch the beginning, because you're not going to. You're never going to find it unless somebody is really shady, did the membership just so they can broadcast and get clout. Well, kind of like what we're doing.
Yeah. We're doing this for clout. Damn it. We need people to realize that we're good.
We're good.
Good at this.
We're good at what we do.
Good at this. I would hate for this to be the only reason you use it. I don't know.
I wouldn't.
There were a lot of panels. I mean, there might be some stuff that's pretty interesting on there. I'm not gonna lie to you. They did a panel for the Winchesters, or they are. I would watch that.
I watched the shit out of that. Where is... I'm having a hard time looking at the code. I have to put it full screen. Sorry.
Hey!
Who's that? Who that?
I'm going to butcher your name, so I don't want to say it out loud.
All right, let me see.
So sorry.
Oh, it's Zaynab. Hey, we actually showed your photos while we were doing the live stream. Oh, boy.
If you do it, I'm here. If not, I'm here. Thank you. I'm sorry. I am like, I will butcher a name. I just know that I will.
I'll butcher a pitch.
I'll do it. It'll be bad.
All right. Well, maybe let me stop sharing my no. But then if something happens, then I'll miss it. Okay. Let me see if I can.
I know. I'm excited for Dead City 2. Should be good.
Bitch. What? I am trying to get this video loaded. Oh, here we go. Okay, main div. I'm trying to get the video link so that I can actually get it from Vimeo itself. Okay. I'm sorry. This is like major dead air, and I apologize in advance. What we're trying to do right now is see if we can get the replay for this video.
You know what? I'm going to talk about myself for a little bit here,
Go for it.
so that there's something happening. Hi, I'm Bridget. But also, you may know me as Funky Brewster, but not spelled the way that you're thinking. Here, I'll type something. That's me, spelled that way. You're going to want to go to that YouTube channel and follow me because I'm pretty all right. But I tend to be pretty funny, and like that's kind of cool and really self-deprecating. So if you're into that kind of humor, I got you because I just talk trash about myself constantly. I feel like I'm running out of things to say, so I'm just talking now.
Well, tell them what your channel's all about. idiot. Sorry.
Yes.
I love you so much.
So
I do
on
this
my
because I
channel-
love you.
On my channel, I do cover Walking Dead content, but in a different kind of way. So I talk about, the Facebook game event thing, which is a thing that I've been really bad about talking about. And then also I talk about comic books. Video games, comic books.
The games.
A little bit about video games. I branched out now into I went to the Stranger Things experience in New York with this guy.
And this idiot.
With this guy, and so I did a review of that. So I talk about a lot of random things, and I do unboxings of the supply drops. I will be talking eventually, if I can get my life together, and just like film like I'm supposed to. I will have videos about the webisodes, like really delving into them, which is going to be pretty cool. I've done a lot of research so far, and I think those will be really nice. And so, yeah, so you should watch me because I usually am a better speaker than this. This is not a good example of the kind of content that I offer. This is like a really bad version of what I would offer. This isn't good.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I have thought about actually covering the novels because I'm a huge fan of the novels.
Here we go.
So that question about Typhoon was right up my alley. I liked it.
Okay, Rabia, Connie Dixon, not Takira, crying, screaming, shaking, Donnie's endgame. Oh my god. Oh, shouldn't have read that.
Thank you, Takira, for being my #1 fan and also / soulmate.
Okay, setting my password. Here we go. It kind of been set up. Click here to log in.
Okay, I feel like you're like, here we go, but it's like it's still not ready.
I paid for it. No, we're good.
But it's paid for. It is paid for. We're doing this. We're gonna watch it from the beginning.
Okay, here we go.
Cool.
Go back. Yes, I got it. Yes. Pantaloons.
Why?
Oh, let me get rid of this full screen.
Why
No,
pantaloons?
fuck it. I don't know, man.
Why pantaloons?
'Cause pants, brother. Pants.
They're like prisons.
Okay, everybody. You ready to watch this thing from the beginning?
Yeah. What if I told you that every time we stream, I'm actually pantsless? Because I just like...
Okay, so...
That's not true. I'm wearing pants right now.
For like the first 2 to 3 years of us podcasting, fairly often. Just like underwear. First of all, because we were audio only. So that was easy. Like Carol and I didn't even see each other. So it's like, okay, yeah, we got a podcast. The t-shirt I'm sleeping in. And because afterwards it's like, 10 o'clock. We started usually at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And then by the time we're done, it's 11 p.m., midnight. Edited down to like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. So I have underwear and a t-shirt. I should have like a wife beater to complete the set. Do you know what I mean? Like, you earned the white trash badge. Even though I'm not white, I'm definitely not trash.
I am. You can call me Trashly. All right.
All right, everybody. Do you want to watch this thing from the beginning since I paid for it? I love you.
Let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Give it up for Chris Hardwick!
So we're not watching
For
this
some
live.
reason, I like half expected that like. Boom, boom,
Hello!
boom, boom, boom. Yes, thank you. You knew exactly what I was talking about.
Stand it! You can't not do that. Welcome
Trashly.
to Warm for a Scarf. I want to thank you so much for being here. This is
You wore
insane.
the scarf
This
for a
is
second.
Because he ran in from wherever the hole he came out of.
There may be tears. This is really the final Walking Dead panel for the mothership, and I know.
Isn't
I wish
it usually
believe me, I
flagship?
wish it could keep
It's like mothership.
going
It's
forever.
like-
I remember being here maybe like 10 years ago, the New York Comic Con panels have always been so incredibly special to us and so integral in sort of the fan community of the show. So I just first want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking with the show for 12 years.
You're welcome.
I mean, 11
Dude,
seasons.
said you're
12 years,
welcome.
11 seasons.
You're
The last one's
welcome,
kind of been
Chris
Yeah.
Hardwick.
Also, thank you
New
for
episodes,
doing what you do.
obviously, Sunday nights at
I love you,
AMC.
Chris.
They stream one
There.
week early on AMC Plus. With the series finale,
Yeah, he's pretty all right.
November 20th at 9 p.m. on AMC and AMC Plus. We're doing this massive event in Los Angeles. There are 3 spin-offs to talk about. There's a
Do y'all
Maggie
remember
and
when
Negan
Chris
spin-off.
Hardwick
There's
was
a Daryl
on,
spin-off.
Boy
There's a
Meets
Rick and
World that one
Michonne
time?
spin-off. So there is
That's my favorite Chris Hardwick.
there is a lot of Walking Dead business to be had.
Slightly
So
heavy
it's-
Chris Hardwick?
This part's ending, but there are new
No, like
chapters
Heavier.
that
90s,
are
like
flourishing.
90s
So
Chris Hardwick
I
with
think
like
we
a
should
bowl
just
cut.
start.
Yeah.
I would like to
Yeah.
bring out. Yes, thank you very much. Was anyone here like 10 years ago when this first you were? Oh, this is amazing.
Word to Kira. Word. Zombie chick.
So let's first start by introducing
love
our
that
first
for you.
panelist. He's the Walking Dead
You know how
Universe
everybody else
Chief
greets me?
Content Officer, Scott M. Gimple.
They don't. They don't.
No, they go, you're the guy who does the podcast on the show that probably ended already, right?
Mr. Gimple.
Don't like it.
Formerly my school, now my new job.
And let's get right into it.
Congrats.
Fearless leader
Congrats.
Maggie Lauren Cohen.
Lauren Cohen.
Yes. Yeah, I just want that sound all the time, I guess.
Our favorite, I guess, former villain, I suppose, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Wait, no, the sound for that should be the Michael Bay.
No, not the sting. Not the sting,
Please also
dude.
welcome to the stage
No.
our shrewd reporter, Connie Lauren Ridloff.
Yeah, no, you're right, Takira. These are my best friends. I laugh because it's crying is, it's not allowed in my house.
You know her as Princess Paula Lazaro.
Woo! You have a family now. It's us. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
That got me. That one got me.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Spoiler alert.
Yumiko Eleanor Matsura.
Oh my god. Eleanor's hair is fire. My heart burns there too.
The ultimate protector of the Commonwealth, Michael James Shaw as Mercer.
MJS. He's so shy. How does that happen?
I don't know. I just love him, though.
How does that happen? Michael James Shaw.
And of course, the one, the only, Daryl Dixon, Norman Reedus.
Throwing
my heart.
things on still. The clothes come off. Oh, Norman Reedus.
I mean, I just divulged my deep-seated feelings for Norman Reedus.
And by seated, you mean seeded, like SEEDED.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I don't know
Takira.
why I mispronounced it so hard. I over-pronunciated the T. It's not a T.
It's a seed. It's
All right. Welcome,
Wouldn't that be
everyone.
something?
It's fine, do wherever,
Sorry,
wherever
Trev.
feels good, wherever's nice. Are there enough seats for everybody? Musical chairs. Oh, that would be awesome. All right. Yeah, Scott, let's put you up front here.
Scott, let's put you in the shitty chair. No?
And here
I
we
love
are.
Scott Gimple. I do.
I do too.
He's such a geek.
He's a real nerd.
I'm glad you brought that up. You brought up Negan first. Let's talk about, because Jeffrey and Lauren, Lauren Cohen, you were not able to be at San Diego because you were here shooting your show.
We reported on that already. Skip, Chris.
So,
Skip.
What does it feel like to be back?
Thank you,
with
Julian.
The cast again.
Yeah, thanks to
Oh,
Julian, as always.
I missed everybody because it doesn't feel like we've actually stopped doing the show in a way, except for you go to work there and I don't get to see these people. We are always looking for their chairs with their names on them every day because
We
it's
started calling people at work by their names, and it's kind of weird, but it works.
How has it felt, all these years, and now kind of this new chapter? Has there been sort of a transition phase, or does it feel like it's always felt, Lauren?
This chapter feels like, we were really lucky because we really just had a couple of months off, and then we sort of went and did this little, what was something of a satellite story for Maggie and Negan. And then, so we stayed in the zone, but then like Jeff is saying, you bring like the feeling of everybody with you, and the story that we're telling is completely motivated by everything that's happened to these characters to this point. So, but being together today and celebrating this like lost time that we, as this cast on The Walking Dead,
Interesting.
a show that has spawned so much more goodness, we're here to celebrate with you guys the end of something amazing.
So, we don't know if it's going to be only one season, but what she's saying maybe right here is that they may leave the show earlier than the season ending.
It's not about the keeping, like it's the having. We got to have this experience for so many years. And that doesn't take away from the 12 years that we've had together, this show that's been with us through good times, bad times, this communal thing that wherever you go and you meet another Walking Dead fan, you instantly have a connection. With 7 episodes left, there's obviously very little. Scott is a vault. He's impossible to crack. He will not reveal anything. But is there anything you could tease?
I heard
about
somebody
these
say
last
that
7 episodes
that
are
was going to
coming
be the case, that they'd leave the show earlier than we'd wanted to.
together.
So
but that doesn't. That doesn't mean. What is that? What is that?
It means that we see where each.
about finishing the show together. We finished this together. He's referring to that.
As well said. All these characters come to their.
That does
their
look like a
conclusions,
roach.
Their final forms.
Right.
It's like
they
not
move
fat enough to
their
be a
final
scarab.
Pokemon, as it were.
Right.
The Pokemon reference.
We do.
Because he's a dork.
The end of the
It's a
story of The
real
Walking Dead.
dweeb.
Yes, there are these other shows, but this is how everything does come together into what it all meant. When we did 905, somebody shouted Rick out there. When we
sorry.
we did 905, which was the last Rick episode. When we started that, Matt Negretti and Angela Kang and myself, and Angela Kang really wanted to be here today. She is in Korea right now, so it's a hard commute. But when we were working on that episode, when we were looking at Rick, we were like, what did
Clearly,
it all mean?
clearly,
What did all
he
of this
knew.
mean?
What'd she
from waking
say?
up to the hospital to now.
She said he knew I was playing
905.
Pokemon Go right before the
That's
panel
how we
started.
approached these last 8 episodes. What did it all mean? How does it all come together? Who do these people become?
Excellent. If y'all are interested, since we're all here, we could possibly take a look at the opening minutes of tomorrow's episode. Since you waited.
I don't know if we can show that, folks.
So I feel like let's go ahead and take a look at that, and then we'll come back and chat some more.
No, we're reacting to a
thing.
teaser. Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah, we can do that then.
Ah,
right?
good. They can't do it either.
Woo. Okay.
All right, let's see where they got
A
to.
rocket-powered lava sword.
Okay, here we go. Should show up right about now.
Now.
Right, meow.
Now.
Right, meow.
Okay.
Right about meow. I ruined everything. There we go. Right about meow. That's 11:18.
I swear to God, New York audiences are the best. He stabbed that guy in the friggin' end! Come on!
Lance Hornsby.
Yeah, suck on that, Lance Hornsby in the range. Scott, one of the things we want to do, obviously, is difficult to talk about too much.
He said it, not me.
So this will be sort of like an overall, like
I just
a lot
repeated
of
him.
retrospective look. Everyone's brought special photographs with them of their time all these years. Scott, what photograph did you bring?
I think we're good to
we
gear
get
up.
Oh no.
I didn't spend my whole month's salary on
if that helps. That says, please note, this is not real blood. I work for The Walking Dead.
Was that for like the housekeeping just so they knew
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
Well, what happened was this was one of Denai's
Yeah, we
first
have to have
episodes,
AMC Plus
and
for the
I had
podcast,
written
so that we
in,
can
the
watch the episode
script,
early enough to
she's
record.
on the ground, and this walker is coming at her that's particularly rotted, and the walker's stomach is really just a mess. It's just a goulash of guts. And I said, Michonne slashes it, and down
It's
comes
just
a
a
gory
mess.
jackpot. And Denai was like, I'm not doing that. And I was like, no,
You are. Don't say that.
No, you will.
No, you are.
And the day came, and she did it, and she was covered with guts, and she leapt up, walked across the set, and gave me the biggest hug in the world. Now, I'm staying at the Wyndham Hotel. They're doing my
it was his
laundry,
note.
Oh.
and I have a blood-covered shirt, and ergo, that note.
The original note that he has mentioned many times.
Yeah. Well, we were going to call the cops, but this guy left a note, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, right?
Takira, I think I did buy it during
Didn't
Black
kill
Friday.
anybody.
I did not.
The yearly.
Let's talk a little bit about
I got the bonus.
I pay monthly.
Every season, you tried
I
to
got the
take Daryl
bonus-
crossbow home with you. Have you successfully
Hold on, let me.
managed to retrieve a Daryl crossbow from the show?
I think every season but one, I have them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. And I think all of us have written that note at a hotel. But yeah, I have at least 9 crossbows, which is a felony here in Manhattan, and I have them.
Yeah.
I'm admitting it right now.
But again, remember,
I can't even
when
tell
in
you
doubt,
how
I'm
frustrated
on
I
The
am with
Walking
Manhattan,
Dead.
right? With New York
Scott
State.
can write me a note.
And it'll be fine. Signed, Scott M. Gimple.
Takira, I got it
picture
when
did you bring
I was on
from-
AMC Premiere, and they gave us a really good special to switch over to
Can you
Plus.
put up Norman's picture?
Sure.
It was like
I used to have Premiere, and I canceled it.
I pay
Yeah,
$60 a year, maybe something like that. So it's
I,
like half price or something.
I have it added to my
that's
Prime
just a
because the
regular
AMC app
everyday
is
with
so
Michael Rooker.
bad.
Right
It
there.
is kind of bad.
But yeah, when I found out that we were playing Brothers,
So I do
on
it
the
through
show,
Prime, but
Henry
I get
Portman
Shudder
and
that
the
way
Serial
too,
Killer is
so.
one of my favorite movies. Yeah, right. And Rooker is, I mean, not only is he a tornado in person, but in that film, he's a tornado. He's so good in that. And that picture was taken right when he and I were starting to get in our brotherhood. I have so many fond memories of working with Michael, so I chose that photo.
And what?
He's a legend.
Where do you see Daryl now, after all this time, after all these years, in their universe, many, many, many years? What do you think has been the most interesting growth part of him?
Oh, Takira. Nice.
Oh wow! I mean, he started out so different.
I'm freaking
he was
out a little.
put on that show to rob those
I
people.
want that price.
He finally earned some respect from those people, and then he stood up for those people. And I think the character in that photo is much different than the character in the clip you just showed, for sure. But you know what was interesting about watching that clip, and I haven't seen that before, is the audience. I mean, first off, you're all maniacs for screaming at what you screamed at, but I did notice when Carol walks up to Daryl, you guys got totally silent, which was crazy. Like, walked up and to see what that interaction is going to be, you guys got completely silent. And I noticed that, and I really love working with Melissa. Like, she's honestly.
See, that comment with context is so much better.
And there's been a lot of talk. Chill.
But
it's going to be fine.
even more
Yeah, I'm just
context.
going to say that. But I've established so many great relationships with these actors up here, and the ones that have come, like the Scott Wilson. Like, you guys know how I feel about Scott Wilson. But it's been a real honor coming to Comic-Con every year and meeting you guys, and the love goes both ways. So thank you all for all of that.
I was gonna say something and I forgot. Of course he would say that. Of course he would say he's cool with with Melissa McBride. Of
Had
course.
such an interesting run on the show.
I hate you, Norman Reedus.
Did it feel any different when you came back?
Dave's already furiously typing on Twitter.
I didn't hear the question.
Hashtag not my Carol.
It's so funny. Let's think. Let's think.
Let me just see here.
Well, a little while, and then you came back, and did it feel any different when you came back, or did it feel?
Maggie coming
did it feel
back to the show.
familiar, or what was the feeling?
Yeah, I just don't even know. It's so funny. Let's think. I don't know.
What's the good answer I can give to this?
Last time, not to answer for you, just to set you up here. Last time you were at New York Comic Con, I believe. You were
That was a
dressed as
great
Negan
moment that I was there for.
and Jason.
She was cosplaying as Jason.
Announced that she was coming back to the show.
That happened at New York Comic Con.
As a questioner. She asked a question.
Oh wow!
And she
that's
pulled off the
fun.
Jason mask and she joined everybody on
That was
stage,
New York Comic Con.
saying that she was going to be back in the
Badge,
bonus
a leather
episodes.
jacket and a Jason mask.
Yeah. Yes. And I'll be coming back as Negan.
That's the twist.
It's the twist, everybody.
Did you bring a photo?
I brought a photo. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what.
I heard
photo
that's
you
what we
brought.
were doing. So.
So what is this? What does this photo mean to you?
We have had many death dinners on the show, as you guys all know, but this was not a death dinner. And this moment here is
this is the
playing
one where
Heads Up,
Andrew
and
Lincoln's
it
in
was
the background.
someone's birthday, and there were like many blurry ones that I had to choose from, but I chose this because it was the blurriest. So
No.
I just really and there were some that were like where everybody was even more crazed and bug-eyed than this, but this felt good. So this was kind of for me like a nice time we all had together when we weren't giving speeches of farewell and death. So it's really out of character.
Wow, Takira.
I mean, you mentioned.
Yeah,
the
I think
sort
a
of,
lot of
the
people have been
farewell
on that
death,
ride
like,
with
the fact that you're
Maggie.
all here is amazing. Like you made it. This
In
is
different
like golden
iterations.
ticket zone, you know. Jeffrey D. Morgan, did you ever think Negan's journey would go this far?
No. No, I think originally it was going to be 3 years. I think that was the deal. I think that I had a conversation with Scott, and it was like, you got to be on it for at least 3 years if you want to be part of this show. And I was like, that seems like a long time. Little did I know.
So the
that
end of
8 years
8.
later or whatever, we'd still be here. It was a no. Well, God bless you. Thank you. And that 8 years has gone by like that. Like that. I can't believe that we're here and celebrating the end of this show as we know it. It's unbelievable to me. And there's been so many kind of iterations of this show through the years, losing people, having people come back, and it's been one hell of a fucking ride. I'll say that. And thank you, all of you, for coming along all these years as well. Longer than I've been here, for sure.
What picture did you bring? Can we bring up JDM's photo?
Yeah.
They're not showing us the
This
photos.
was,
I know. I
this
was
was
just trying to
Rick,
look on
Andy's
Twitter
last day.
to see if I could
And
find.
Well,
them.
we put them on the screen earlier anyway.
I know, but I was like,
cafeteria
maybe I
at
could
the
find them
Walking Dead
now, but
Studios.
I
I don't
couldn't.
think any of us were anticipating him leaving, and it was a weird little moment in time. But there you go.
Hell of a beard off, though,
also,
between
wait,
the two of
It
you
is a
guys.
beard off.
Yeah.
Who's standing in the
by the way,
background?
mine
Is that-
kicked
is-
ass.
Is that Caitlin in the background? In the far, far background?
Was it what?
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Kaylee Nacon. Next is Stephen Young. Remember that photo in the backyard?
Paola Lazaro, it's so wonderful to see you.
No, I thought that was Lauren's favorite.
I don't
That was
think my
Lauren's
mic-
picture.
Lauren's was
My mic
Andy's death
working?
dinner.
Ah, see. Okay.
He brought the one with the
Hey,
cookout.
wonderful to see you
Oh,
too,
okay,
sir.
okay.
So let's
Sonequa,
just talk
Kenrick.
about Princess's journey and what has that meant to you these last few years and being up here for this last panel?
I mean, it's been life-changing, and I remember when I got the call that I got the job. You know how you see in movies that people fall to their knees and they start crying, and you're like, yeah, that shit doesn't happen. It does. It does. I worked my butt off for this part, and I bought a prayer mat for my knees because I was pray on my knees every night. I didn't leave my house for 2 weeks working on it. So when I got the call, I literally fell on my knees and started sobbing. Yeah. It has definitely changed my life. I have found a new family, and with you guys, and the amount of support that you guys give us it's truly life changing. So, and playing Princess has been a freaking blast. Princess is me. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Princess loves you back. Princess is me when I was 7 years old. Like that energy and like that ha. So I think it was meant for me to do it, and it happened, and I'm very thankful.
What is your
I
favorite
cannot
part
picture
of
a more
is there anything you've
perfect
learned from her?
person
What's your favorite part of her?
to play Princess. I mean,
Her vulnerability.
she is Princess.
Because you know, I feel like I'm like that too. Like I can be pretty tough, I think, you know, but also very vulnerable and very caring. And I think that she just reminds me of that innocent joy that I had as a child that I try to bring back every day.
I love that she could be in a room for like 30 seconds and clock exactly what's going on, and like with everyone in the room, know exactly what's happening.
I like that we're
That's
seeing
right.
Princess
Me
grow
too.
up too, though. Like
What did you bring?
it
What picture did
morphs
you bring,
from
Paolo?
the way we first see her.
Pull it up, pull it up,
Yeah.
pull it up.
Oh,
You know,
this is the one
I
of her and
chose
Norman.
that picture because that was probably like the fourth time I'd seen Norman, and that shows you that picture, the kindness of these people, and the way they welcome you, and I just think it perfectly, ¿cómo se dice? Encapsulates, how do you say that?
Yeah.
Encapsulates.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Exactly.
Shut up.
The hug that these people.
So
gave
cute.
me.
I just love her.
And that you
Wonderful.
guys gave.
This next question is for Lauren Ridloff. It's
Woo!
Lauren, it's so wonderful to have you here and just see all the amazing things that you've been doing the last couple of years. It's just been absolutely wonderful to watch.
What a ride.
What do you think Connie has taught you? And then secondly, what do you think she's taught the fans of The Walking Dead as well?
I think that what Connie has really taught me is to really lead with your heart rather than your mind. Because I tend to overthink things. I can get a little excited and very anxious, but in my mind, Connie is one of those people who really is just tough. And once she has her mind set on something, once she knows what's right in her heart, she just follows it without question. And that's what I love about Connie. You know, when I first started playing her, you know, season 9, I often would ask myself when I'm going through just hard things in life, what would Connie do? And what would Connie do? I think she has taught me a lot. But what do I think Connie has taught the fans?
Of TWD.
Well, it's a wonderful moment for me when I actually went to a small fan fest in Sonoya. I was meeting some of the fans, and I was just shocked at how many people came up to me prepared to have a conversation with me. You know,
It's so funny
I'm
because
deaf,
some of them will say it the correct way, and some of them say
it's
it
not a big deal
the
to
way that
me.
it's spelled.
It's not a big deal the way I live my life day to day. But what really is a big deal is how do we converse? How do we communicate? And I think through The Walking Dead and through Connie's interaction with the rest of the cast, you know, and being part of Magnus Group and Daryl and everybody up here, you know, the fans watched that and learned that there's no limit to how people communicate and connect, you know, through whether it's gestures or writing notes and just eye contact. So I think that has meant so much to me, and I think that's what the fans have learned from Connie and the rest of the cast on The Walking Dead and their storylines.
I agree. And that it's not limited to just regular
I know I've asked
communication.
this before, but
Yeah.
I love to talk about it.
Well, so
you're
often
part of,
regular
like,
communication will
multiple
not work.
Massive universes now.
But it works
How
with the fans.
Have you?
For
Does
the
it
most part.
feel normal yet, or is it still like what? Like how does it feel?
Oh, I'm still geeking out that I'm even sitting up here between the two of these guys. I mean, oh my God.
I'm geeking out at her geeking out.
It's so
I
cute.
talk to Eleanor Matsuura, who, by the way,
love her.
I don't know if you follow Eleanor on Instagram, you saw that she posted a photo last night because we both have new babies.
Both new parents. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Yes,
New
hi.
pets.
We're both
What?
new parents.
Yeah, and so I saw your picture, and I think you might have been in the bathroom because there was a sleeping baby in the next room. Like,
That's
I
right.
totally know this. I know this. You know, like the sleeping baby takes priority.
If you know, you know. If you're solo traveling as a parent, the baby sleeps in the room, and then, like, where do you go? So you have to sneak into the bathroom. I took my wine and the little fruit plate. Had myself a little party for one on the bathroom floor. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, basically wherever the baby sleeps is fine. As long as the baby's sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't. It's all good.
Yeah, you don't ever wake the baby.
So,
Should we wake her for
what have you,
feeding? No.
Found the most challenging this season?
Oh, this season?
Yeah, this
whole-
or the last this past season.
I mean, it was a big, like, pivot, I suppose, for Yumiko. You know, I'd started out the show being very much like in the woods, in the trenches, dirty, and I kind of liked it. And then all of a sudden, I have this like hard pivot to being in a suit and having very clean shoes. And it was weird.
Clean
'cause I'd
shoes.
walk onto set and people were like, "Are you about to sell us a house? What's going on? Like, what's happening?"
Oh, I know that like
What show
tweed
is this?
suit
So that was
she
kinda
wears.
weird, but like, I think, you know, the challenge as a if I can speak for like as a whole, like my time on the show, I guess I never really told anyone how terrified I was when I first started the show. You know, it's so beloved by all of you guys. It's such a massive, it's a beautiful, incredible show. I'm so honored to be a part of it. And I would go to work when I first started. I was so scared. And like, I think that's like
Pal
one of
was
the
like,
reasons I
"Thank you for
took the
sharing
photo
that."
that I did, because I remember how I felt in that photo. It was just like every day I felt like the next episode I'm going to get killed off. I just know it. I know it. I'm going to get killed off. And this photo was like, we'd made it to the end of the season, our little gang that started, and like the relief that we felt that we, like, whatever happens, we've done it. But then I realized in that moment, I was like, this show means a lot to me. Like, I've just got here. I feel like I've just got here, and I don't want to go. So that was probably the hardest thing, to have to deal with that feeling every day, you know, coming into work, being like, I love this job. Like, I love this show. I don't want to leave. I don't want it to stop. I'm sure everyone here feels the same way, right? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, the photo in question
Also,
we showed earlier is
also, I wanna jump
of
to go back for a
Magna,
sec, 'cause, Lauren
Yumiko,
Ridloff
Kelly,
also brought a photo,
Connie.
and I wanted to make sure that we showed it. Let's see Lauren's photo. Oh, so what is this?
I almost picked that one too.
What does this photo mean
Lauren
to you,
Redress
Lauren?
photo.
Well, I was really craving sushi, and I got some sushi. I guess that's it. No. Really, this was when we first joined the cast, and you know, I was just a reoccurring at the time, and I didn't quite know if I would be staying on the show and for how long. But what I really loved about this group, you know, they made me feel it was so intimate and comfortable. And Avi Nash,
the photo with
was
Avi
already on
Nash and the
show
rest
for
of the
a while,
group.
but still was one of the newer ones. And he took us out, you know, we were sitting there having a great conversation, you know, enjoying some bad sushi. It was quite bad, right? LA, it wasn't great. But it was great friends, so it was a very good moment.
Wonderful.
Oh, sorry.
It is these moments of like, I don't.
Eleanor's
I
photo
always
was of
appreciated
her in the bathroom with the
coming here
fruit.
and
This is the one with
connecting with
everybody.
people,
The Magnus
but
group,
after the last couple of
Sadiq.
years when we had to do like, you know, like Zoom panels, there's literally nothing that compares to this experience. There's not anything that substitutes for being in front of people, being to see people, talk to people, hug people, hang out. So I am just like, I know it was a long pandemic, but it's just like, oh, all of a sudden we're here, and there's thousands of people here, and you're here. So again, thank you for coming. It's wonderful, and I hope you're having a nice time as well, and you're getting to connect with people again. As we go to Michael James Shaw. So much love for Mercer. So much love for Mercer.
What's up, New York Comic Con? Hey!
He's a New York native too, right?
What trait of Mercer's would you say helps him serve the Commonwealth best as its protector?
Devotion.
The traits that served him the best were his discipline. And that's something that wasn't really alive in me, and Mercer kind of helped me tap into that like monk life, and yeah, Paola will attest. Yeah, it was really tricky to get me out on a Friday night. You know, I was in the gym or doing jujitsu.
You go to the gym?
It's been a while, you know. But yeah, that discipline, I feel like it was drilled into me as a young man, and playing this guy brought me closer to home in a way. My father passed away this year, and it was rough. Thank you. And this cast right here, and Greg and Angela were a world of support, and I'm happy that you all got to meet Mercer because there's a lot of John Henry Shaw in him.
We can read a quote, but nothing compares to that.
I know.
I love you guys.
I do think it's beautiful that you share that with people who might be going through a similar situation, and it gives a connection point. And I know you and I have talked about this before, and the fact that you were able to take that and, you know, bring him into the character to share with the world has just been absolutely incredible. And I really appreciate that you share that with everybody. One of the other things about Mercer is that he's able to compartmentalize. Do you feel like this makes him stronger, or do you think in some ways does that hinder him to compartmentalize so much?
Yeah, it's definitely a hindrance because, you know, you don't ever get to be yourself all the time. You know, you're playing the commander, or behind closed doors, you get to be a lover. You can't really express
Paul's
your
like,
love
yeah,
for
you
your
do.
sister.
Paola.
Hey, boo.
This is awkward for me.
No, you're in the
Yeah,
best
you
place
can't
possible.
Really, in the first few episodes, he wasn't really showing any of the love he had for Max, and that was kind of painful to know that we're a brother and sister, but not be able to express that. You know, the compartmentalizing was probably like driving him crazy. Yeah.
Did you bring a photo? Do we have a photo for Mike?
So just like
Oh, look at that.
his character, just like the Commonwealth unraveling,
You may not recognize
he's unraveling
the
too.
gentleman, to my right, but that's Greg Nicotero.
I didn't see this picture.
I didn't either.
He had moonlighted a couple times as a walker, and I had the pleasure of working with him that day with Lauren, and yeah, the whole crew. But there are a lot of like big boys with toys moments on The Walking Dead.
We read that quote.
And I feel like the best ones I've had have been with Greg, like straight up. Episode 17, and yeah. That was the first moment we got to see
Mercer's
Mercer
axe.
rock his axes. Yeah.
Like
It's
in
a
the
fun
comic
day.
book.
I just want to sort of set up that we're going to have some time for fan questions. I want to make sure we leave some room for that. Hopefully, we might just go over a couple minutes, but not long, New York Comic Con, I promise. 4 hours later, and then that one time. But let's just, if you guys have some questions, please, we want to make sure that we have time for them.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk
This
a
is
little
where
about
we
the
started.
spin-offs.
Is it?
So let's first talk about Daryl's
think so.
spin-off, Norman.
Is it?
Yeah. Because it's going to be Norman. And
What
it's
can
epic.
you tell us about the Daryl spin-off?
It's epic.
Scott looking at me right now. You know.
Oh.
You know.
It's in France.
This is
Yeah,
right
this
where
is
we
where we
started.
started. Yep.
Epic in scale. I mean, it's fucking epic. I've been on location scouts over there for a bit.
Okay, so that's where we'll end it. We this is where we picked up the live stream. Let's see if there's anything afterwards. I don't think so, but
That panel!
This is the get out of here.
here we go. Here we go. Wait.
One more time, make some noise for this Walking Dead.
What are you doing? That's my email. That's all I heard. Everybody's taking photos of themselves on the. 'Cause who knows when the next time they're going to be out here? Anyway, folks. Okay, that's it for us. Thank you all for being here at Takira. Basically, who knows who else?
We're only ever doing this show for one person.
That's it. Only one person, and it's.
I don't like it any other way.
Today it's Takira. Last several thousand episodes was Mitchell, and
Mitchell.
Takira's probably gone by now. She's like, I gotta cook dinner. Anyway, thank you.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, is she? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, she hopped on YouTube. Okay. Thank you. So you don't even know what's gonna happen next because we probably got dinged on YouTube probably by now. I probably got a takedown notice from the pop verse, read pop. But I will happily take the hit because this is gonna be on audio podcast. So fuck. Anyways, so thank you all for being here. This was not supposed to go on for 2 hours, but it did. Thanks to you, and thanks to your influence to not make me do it. Which, of course, I'm so stubborn that I will do it and get the subscription just to pay like 30 minutes of the panel that we missed. So thank you for being out here. Again, if you are supportive, if you want to join us on this journey behind the scenes, we did actually ask our Whispers tier members to join us today to do this live stream on our Discord, on ko-fi.com/squawkingdead, and on patreon.com/squawkingdead. We will try to get our Whispers tier members more included. Our Survivors tier members, that's the top tier. Those folks join us during our episode breakdowns. Bridget was once one, but we said, fuck that. Bridget, stop paying money. Be a host. So there you go. That could happen. You never know. And special thanks to Ryan.
Keep adding hosts.
Yeah, right. Special thanks to Ryan Hoke. I did thank him on Patreon, but he did claim the one absurdly priced Survivors tier membership at $100 a month.
Shut up, Ryan.
So thank you, Ryan.
Why are you the best?
Enjoy
We
all the
love
swag
you.
that comes with it. You'll get a mug, a t-shirt, and a sticker by the time month 3 rolls around. I tried to throw in as much as possible for.
Yeah, just send him everything.
We'll just send you everything.
Everything.
By the way, he's gonna send
the
it
whole
back
thing.
to my address. He'd be like, "No, I don't need it. I just want you to support the family." I'm like, "Okay, God, why are you so mean, Ryan? Thank you. I think."
Thank you. We love you, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
But thank you, LV. No, I know, but like, we need to soften some of make your edges baby proof. Is what we're saying.
No, we love you exactly how you are.
Yeah, exactly. I had the privilege of meeting him at Fandemic, and I mean, I just nothing more to say. He's just a really sweet guy who loves supporting creators on in the Walking Dead family, and especially creators who try to as much as possible to give back. And I don't even know how we do it half the time because we're so busy chasing our own tail most of the time. So let me
Speaking of giving back, there is a GoFundMe that I'm going to put right now.
That's good.
Into the chat, if I can get to it.
I was going to put it on the screen, but it's basically.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you had
Either
it,
way.
it doesn't even matter. We don't have to show on screen, guys. We have mentioned it in the unedited episode, but Rachel did get into a car accident at the beginning of the month, last weekend. And the car is not totaled, but had it been totaled, it would have been better because then her insurance would have replaced it. She needs this car to get to at least one of her 3 jobs that she's currently embroiled in to make money for herself and her family for the most part, because she's basically the breadwinner. She needs her help. She's trying to raise money, $8,000 to fix, possibly, hopefully it's less, but it's looking like about $8,000 to fix her car, so that she can get to work. Or, I mean, barring that, hopefully get a used car for as much money as you can help provide with this GoFundMe. We're going to put the link in the description of this video. And you can actually get to it via Squawking Dead's social media as well. I did leave a video and a link in bio and on our Twitter and basically everywhere. So please consider giving to this GoFundMe, or please, 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 if you can't give, please share it out in your stories, retweet it on Twitter, share it from Facebook, everywhere. Not an or situation. And if you're following us anywhere, share it everywhere so that you may reach the ears and hopefully pockets of folks who may be able to help. Helping her helps us make a better podcast at the very least, but helping her would be helping a tremendous human being whom we love very much. And making her life easier makes the world's life easier. That's how big an impact she has had on many people, and especially me. She single-handedly, by just showing up, but then also being her, saved this podcast. I'm going to say it out loud. I haven't said it quite as dramatically as that before, because there's a part of me that doesn't like to share my feelings sometimes, believe it or not, which is weird because I've cried on this podcast before. But yeah, that's why I call her my North Star. And I've said that before, but she has really kept the lights on in terms of just wanting to keep doing this. Mm-hmm. She made it so that I kept going. She doesn't always know / or appreciate or is 100% aware of that, but I try to remind her every chance I get. So thank you for sharing that post. Thank you for donating if you have. And thank you for joining us for this live stream. I've been your host, David Cameo. We were joined by Bridget, ko-fi.com/punkybrewster. That's PUNKYBRUISETER. And Sharon D, a.k.a. Blazy Gardner. And of course, Rachel did pop on for a little while that she could. That's Cosmom09, Rachel Burt. Thanks for everybody for joining us. Thank you for the patience, as we did not know that there was a live stream by ReadPub. This is the first time ever in New York Comic Con history that they did live stream. So I'm glad we were able to find it. Thank you to whomever it was on the Twitter feed.
Takira. It was Takira.
Was it Takira? Okay. Thank you, Takira. Thank you. Because then we were able to do this. So thank you. And have a great night and weekend. And pay close attention to our ko-fi.com/squawkingdead and patreon.com/squawkingdead for some really, really cool things that are coming up.
Especially maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 1.
Just maybe.
Be free at 1 p.m., please.
Just maybe.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Join in on a special conversation.
Might be like something really cool. So.
Yeah, could be. You never know. Maybe. But undoubtedly cool things to come, regardless of tomorrow does come to fruition or not. So take care, everybody. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Love you. And good night.
Love you guys.
Good night.